Hi, hoes. So, this is something new. I don't know if it's going to be like a main thing or whatever, but like this is going to be something new for me. So, hopefully, this will work out and everybody listen. But if you don't know me, my name is Brooke. Hi, hoes. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. This is my third time filming this. But I'm just going to shoot for it. So, I've been doing YouTube for quite some time. Well, not been doing YouTube. I've been attempting at YouTube, and I love doing vlogs. I love traveling. I love these nice things. But for some reason, I'm not breaking to the algorithm. You can just be like, oh, Brooke, well, maybe you're not posting enough. You're not consistent. You're not. No, 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 no. At a point of time, I was being consistent and I was fine. But then it just got stagnant. I didn't post a video for like months on end. Did my Playboy video, got 20,000 views. That was my biggest video ever. So I felt up on that momentum, and then I kept posting, and then poof, nothing. I was posting literally about the same theme when I went to the HQ office and all this other stuff. My son's coming. When I have a son, he's my cat. FYI. This is Coco. Coke, come here. Come here. Come here, Bubba. This is Coco. I had my last baby in my last video here, and he has unfortunately passed away. But this is Coco. But he's a sweetheart, and he loves attention. Um, but yeah, so like I said, a lot of things have changed. YouTube algorithm, life. Um, Maybe I can get this on a different day and a different topic once I feel more comfortable. I do battle with depression, and that's a very strong sensitive topic for me. It makes it feels like I'm a failure half the time. It makes it seems like I am a conqueror, but nevertheless, I'm going to stay on topic so that way we have content for today. So I want to talk about the algorithm, and I'm going to time myself to make sure that I stay on topic. See, the last formats I usually have, I come from a TV network background. I used to work at a news station. I interned there, and I always wanted to be an anchor. Look at me now. So, like, that's what I'm saying. It's like a amalgamation of things that makes me feel like that I have failed at life, but I really haven't. I'm pretty successful on other people's terms and text, but it's just not where my mind is want to be. Like, I see myself in a different future, but I'm living in right now as the present. Please don't get on my. Please don't mess with the camera. Okay, sit down. Sit. This is what I have to deal with here. So, as you can see, he wants to get on the action. So I'm gonna stick to one topic. Consistency. So I have last time I checked it was like over 190 videos. Don't quote me. I think it's around that area. So I've had a lot of videos that I posted. I'm not the best editor. I love filming, love creative directing, all that jazz. I just hate editing. Editing has not been my strong point. When I did broadcast journalism when I was in high school, I was sick. I think I probably had listeria or the flu. Whatever I had at that time, I was sick at 1 or 2 weeks at a time. And I skipped the part where they did editing. And this was like the old school editing where they had the little mouse on the ball. You just have to like this and like chop it up. So what I would do is like film something, stop, film something again, stop, etc., etc. So I've had the graciousness to show gratitude to hire an editor. And so whenever I'm like busy, because I do have a 9 to 5, I am a corporate baddie, unfortunately, and I'm trying to break that mold. I'm good at what I'm do, but it's very stressful. So I'm in medical field, and When I'm telling you that I have to deal with like the most egregious, like heartfelt stories on a day, and like my shoulders cannot take it because I feel like I'm putting on a burden, but I'm helping people. It's a lot on me and my psyche because I am an empath. So I want to break out of that. I like nice things. I like traveling. I like shopping, but I'm for the people. So I'm like, oh, this is what you can do. Stay at this place. Here's a discount code. Here's whatever. Like trying to help everybody to like be budget friendly, also be um, you know, just experience life. Just live your life, basically. So when I was doing vlogs in the beginning, I did not have any money. I was broke, living at home, and didn't have a support system there. Um, so it was very difficult for me to do these things. So when I was traveling, it was like an escapism for me. It was me traveling. It was like me escaping from one part and going to the next, whether I had money or not. So I was stunting. So even now, I still do thrifting. I still do luxury consignment. I just now, recently in my big adult age, have been to a shopping mall and actually purchasing something, which was unheard of for like 3 or 4 years ago. I'm now got a SA, a sales associate at Neiman Marcus, and I also have one in Gucci and at YSL and Louis Vuitton. But I would never thought in a million years that I would have one because I'm so efficient at like buying my own clothes and like resourcing and being like money conscientious, but I want to be there too. So it feels like I'm battling. I have a duel of like performing worlds. Anywho, so when I was doing those, I was trying to be like a perfectionist because, like I said, I'm media trained. I'm professional. Used to work for the big channels up in North Carolina and South Carolina. So when I was doing these things, I had an image in mind and I wanted to present myself, not as the bad thing and not as a good thing. I just want to present myself as a astute, knowledgeable person that could do things. But it kind of counteracted with me because it's just like, oh, you're not being authentic. No, I'm being me. I'm just being professional. Like if you're going to a restaurant and you don't want to be like, hey, what you want? No, you'll be like, hi, how are you? Today's special is a suit. Yeah, so I don't think that hindered me from my YouTube, but it didn't push me up into the algorithm because I wasn't doing clickbait. I wasn't doing pranks. I wasn't doing during that time of YouTube. It was just like um, the ghetto, to say at least. It was just like do whatever you want to do, and that's how you get views, whatnot. Um, like I said, working. I've the last couple years in corporate field, I have my degree. I busted my ass for it, and I still can't even get the job that I wanted. So I had to create my own marketing agency, and I worked for private practices and medical fields. I also did med spas, physical therapy offices, rehab facilities, and that was under my incorporation. I was doing wonderful. And that was like pre-pandemic and post-pandemic. So that was like 2020. So 2019, 2020, 2021. I'm like naming all the years and stuff. That was during that time. So when I started my corporate job, they were like, oh my God, we're impressed with everything, like your resume and your skill work that you have done for yourself. And I'm like, thank you, give me money. like give me a salary. And so they put me in a high paying position and I worked my way up for several years, almost 4 years. And that drained me because I was making money that I haven't before that I put in my goal list that I want to make. But I was equivalently putting a lot of hours in. I was putting almost 500 hours in like 7 weeks. And that's a lot for me. It's a lot. It's very tolling for me because I am a hard worker. But there's a point of me like, okay, I don't want to do all this. Why did I go through like I was in school, 5:30 a.m. I would go to cheerleading practice. 8 o'clock is my first class. 3 o'clock, I would go through class the whole day. 3 o'clock, back to cheerleading, and then like around 4 or 5 p.m. No, I got out 5 or 6 p.m. I was going to serve and waiting tables. After that, I went to study hall, and I would get back home around about 10 or 11 o'clock at night, be tired from the day, and then you have somebody at home calling you lazy. That's another story for another day. So I equate money, unfortunately, that you have to work 1,000 hours and that you have to put in work. So during this time, my brother had did YouTube as well. He has his own niche, and he would spend 4 or 5 hours editing, like I think like once a week or something, but he would do like one video a week. He was able to monetize in a year. I hadn't been able to monetize this baby, and I didn't want to cuss because I'm still trying to get monetized. But I was just like, what can I do? And I was just like, oh, maybe it's your niche. Okay, well, I do travel, but like I said, it's just like that gets views or whatever. I do modeling. At that time, I was very active in modeling stuff, and I was still posting that, and that was not where it was at. So it's just like, what am I doing wrong? And then I found out, like, I'm over here hiring consultants, and I'm like, what is this? What am I doing wrong? They're like, you're fine. Like, you're doing just fine. Like, the girls I would watch, their content was like very like, okay, we're going to shopping, going to vlogs, we're going here, we're going there. Let's show you what I get my nails done. Things like that, things that I do. Not a copy and paste, but I was one of the original people to do that too. But it's just like, nope, the algorithm's not for you. So I've had to like pay like AdSense when it came to not YouTube, excuse me, Instagram, in order to filter that through and stuff because like I got shadow banned for Instagram is not a good place either when it comes to social media for me. It just any social media. TikTok is actually the jam because like I can post like three content on TikTok and then I would get like 3 or 4 followers. And my views are organic and I'm getting stuff that way. However, to the masses, I'm almost at 10,000 on IG, but it took me for a lot just to get up to that number. And I'm still not like getting the response because I'm not doing reels. I'm not doing what they want me to do, basically. Um, so that kind of like put me in depression because I'm like, why do I have almost 200 videos? And why I actually have my phone, so let me check. See how many videos I have. Because this is just me free balling it right now. So I have, for this month, I have almost 1,000 hours. Not 1,000 hours, excuse me. I have 240 views. This is for my shorts mainly. And then let's see how many videos I have. I'm trying to find where did I find my videos at? Content. Yeah, I have a lot. Hold on, let me go to my main channel. Oh, like I said, I'm trying to do this in real time. View channel. I have 112 videos and over 30,000 views. Excuse me. No, I have 60,000 views. Yeah, I have 60,000 views. So I don't, I don't know. And I have other girls that do the same thing. They only have like 8 videos or 10 videos. Mind you, they do have like 100,000 followers, whatever. But they're at monetization and they haven't posts. Also, I have another creator. They're separate creators in Charlotte. Charlotte's supposed to be like an influencer hub. It's really not. That's another story for another day. Um, she doesn't post that much, and she got monetized. She's at 4K, and she has less videos than me. So it's not because like, oh, you don't post consistently or this and that. Like, no, it's just something's up. Just something's just wrong. So, like I said, I'm gonna try to do these formats here. Since I don't like editing and I like doing the podcast format anyway. Maybe this will work. So we're gonna try that. I'm almost at the 20-minute mark. It's at 16. Boy, it feels like I haven't been talking for that long. Um, Sidebar. So I'll bring it up to the whole algorithm and stuff. For the first episode, me coming in, I think I'm gonna hold off on like the serious topics and stuff, and just like be like friendly. Second topic. Why is it so difficult making friends? Oh, like, why am I having an issue making friends at this later part in life? I I'm very friendly, very outgoing, very fit, very femme, but I just can't grasp onto the fact to make friends. So I'm out, going out. Hi. Oh my gosh, you look pretty. Oh my gosh, we should hang out. Okay, great. Yeah. Crickets. I message you. Crickets. You and it's not my I'm asking for their phone number. They're giving it to me. So, but like I said, I'm texting them. I'm like, it's not on the receiving end. So, friendships for me has been very fluky for me in this area. And then dating, Santana, no. Okay, yeah, dating, that's a whole nother topic for another day. Um, but I just don't have a lot of people that have the same interests as me, first of all. And I am of a certain demographic where my friends, they got their families, they got their husbands, or they have like a big girl group, and like I'm the token. And then, not the problem being token, it's fine. I stand out. However, when nobody's having a conversation with you and nobody's talking to you, uh, are those truly, can you truly call them your friends? No, guess not. So, I've done a couple of fluencer events that we did have in Charlotte. They're very far and few in between. It feels like I have to know somebody in order to get to one. Well, not know somebody. They have like certain sites, I guess. Back in the day, it was just like, hey, we're gonna post something on Eventbrite, come to this and stuff. Because I was working for one of the biggest scammers of like events, and they would come to all the events, girl. But but now it's just more loose. So now like they have like paying memberships that you have to do in order to go to a group. I'm not doing that. So I'm just gonna go to like one of the events that they have, right? Oh no, girl. So should I tell you this story now? Or should I have it as a part two? Because like I feel like I leave my juicy stuff at the end and then nobody's not gonna hear it because I've been whining about how I'm not getting views or getting attention. But I'm gonna should I do this? This is how I'm gonna bait you. If you want to hear the story of how I got insulted and how everything went to shit at this one event, follow me on my next one. Like, subscribe, leave a little comment or two. And it's like, how can I get up back in this algorithm thing? Seriously. Yeah, I guess that's it. So I'm gonna play the outro. You guys have a good one. Stay blessed, and I see you later, hoes.